Welcome back. We're going to be reading Chapter 2 from Mortimer and Me by Kathie McMahon, illustrated by Tom Tate. Chapter 2, Mortimer the Hero. The next day I passed by the park and stopped to watch some boys playing basketball. I can't believe it when I see Mortimer out there with them. That big, clumsy moose scoops up the basketball with his antlers and clomps down the court with it, knocking people over along the way. Whistles blow all over the place as fouls are called. The coach takes the ball away from Mortimer and yells at him to go somewhere else. Wait a minute, a moose that plays basketball? Curious, I pedal behind him, careful not to get too close. Mortimer pauses in front of Charlie's Market and peers in the window. The double door slides open and a woman comes out holding a bag of groceries in one hand and her little girl's hand in the other. The girl actually reaches out to pat Mortimer's nose. The woman whisks her away and Mortimer enters the store before the door closes. I can't help myself. I have to see what he's up to, so I park my bike and follow him inside. What a mess. Everywhere he goes, Mortimer knocks cans off the shelves. They roll down the narrow aisle and crash into a display of cereal boxes like they're bowling pins. Things get worse when Mortimer tries to pick them up and smashes cereal all over the floor. I stand and laugh at the clumsy moose as the store owner tries to lead Mortimer toward the exit. Who ever heard of a moose in a grocery store? That's when I decide this is not your ordinary moose. When I get back home, Lily is standing under the oak tree in the front yard, crying. I rush over to her, my bike kicking up gravel as it skids to a stop. What's wrong? It's Muffin, she sobs and points up at the branches. She's stuck up there. Muffin, stupid cat. It's okay, I'll get her. I grab the lowest branch and hoist myself up. I'm an expert at climbing trees, but every time I reach for Muffin, she climbs higher. It doesn't help that Lily wails every time Muffin gets out of reach. Mom runs out of the house, her phone in her hand. Jimmy, you get out of that tree this instant. I just called your dad and the fire engine is on its way. Dad arrives in the big ladder truck, but he can't reach Muffin either. Everybody in the neighborhood gathers in our front yard to watch Dad try and get Muffin out of the tree. Someone in the crowd gasps, and I turn my head to see Mortimer join the group on the front lawn. What's he going to do? He'll only mess things up. The crowd moves out of the way as Mortimer gets right next to the tree. When Dad tries to grab Muffin one more time, that idiot cat jumps into the air and lands right on top of Mortimer's antlers. Mortimer bends down and puts Muffin into Lily's arms like a baby doll. Lily gives Mortimer's neck a big squeeze. Thank you, Mortimer. You saved her. The crowd shouts, Hooray for Mortimer! You would think he's some kind of hero or something. I could have rescued Muffin if they had only given me a chance. Okay, that's the end of Chapter 2, and we'll be back for Chapter 3, Fresh Start, New School. Good night.